neither of these options really made sense for me. I know I'm supposed to feel bad for Mirkin here, but despite not having a lot of time, and that's not a bad thing, what they had time for or what made sense, but he didn't have a whole lot that he could do, so he's just feeling a little down about it, and that's cool and all, but it'll be alright. But I kind of agree, Mirkin. You didn't do enough. You just sat there and was like, oh, I guess this is my job. Merp, burp, burp. You didn't even give Shadow the Hedgehog his coffee. That was rude. There will be no need to speed up these next few sequences of boss battles because I made it so easy for me to not fail that I didn't fail, except for maybe once or twice. But it went smoothly enough that I don't feel the need to just skip through it. I like to think that this background was painted to look more like a face because the windshield shutters looks like an evil eye. The seat looks like a nose. It kind of looks like a mecha face. It's really interesting. I figured at this point that to grant the robot's wish, that he would have turned the conductor into a robot or used that old metal disease that he had back in one of the IDW comics, and that would have been wish granted for Train Badnik, because then he would have also been a robot and they could have stayed together forever. But I mean, maybe if he had made his wife a robot, maybe he would have been okay. You know, maybe they don't have too many complicated feelings about working forever for the rest of their lives until they don't die because they're robots. And this was my favorite part because I am a sucker for Sonic and Amy. In this moment, they went back on the train, which is, it's fine now. It's not a bad nick anymore, but it still had me a little concerned because I was like, wait, you went back on the train and bought a cake? Oh, no, never mind. He's gone. It's fine now. But bought as opposed to made? I guess bought makes sense because we don't know the cooking skill of Sonic. And who knows, maybe he'll join Cooking Mama. But for now, bought, that works out. And it just looks so good. If I like to eat cake, I would eat that cake. I'm not entirely sure who the robot is next to Metal Sonic, but I gotta say, I'm loving the very childish display they have of both of them. Because even though Metal Sonic is very much a threat, he is probably still in some ways Eggman's kid. I mean, he created him after all, and whoever the heck the chick is. And that's just another reason why I like Eggman. I mean, look at him. He's like, prepare me a bath. Get me the angry rubber ducky. Who does that? Eggman does that. That's cute. For myself, I'd choose quit my job over stick with the gig once things go really bad like they did for Mirkin. But Mirkin chose to stick with the gig, and for that, I respect him. It was still a really hard choice to make. But there was no freaking way I was gonna let him win millions in the lottery because he is not going to. That's just not how it works. He practiced his singing, and he did not win the lottery because no matter how many times you pull, you're not gonna win. Most of the time. I've worked in a supermarket before, and if it's small enough maybe I wouldn't mind running one. I just think that'd be like a sort of cool way to retire if you're in a small town. Otherwise, if it's too big, it's like, nah, that's not how I want to retire. And now for the end credits. Man, this was a great game. I loved it. I loved it even more than Sonic Forces, which allowed me to put my own original character into the game, but the gameplay was kind of sucky. But this game, not sucky. Very fun. Sega!